again, the sun has come up, and we're going to go into Bozak's hut, crib, probably more likely. So, and the floor is yours.
Whoa, man, is that the boss? Uh-oh. What happened? Anybody know?
Vincent's going to say that he was murdered.
Murdered? In this town?
On the ship.
Oh, that was his ship. I don't know all the people up there.
In his own home.
Yeah, I got hired this week. You have a dead gnome in my bed.
Hey, show some respect. This was the captain.
Yeah, he was my boss. Who's paying me?
We'll figure that out later.
Oh, okay. Do you still want stuff?
No.
No?
Trying to pay our respects to our friend. Right?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go pay respects to his garden.
Remind me not to die.
So are these just other members of the crew that are in here?
Well, yeah, if you don't know who they are, this crew, there was an NPC that's next to Wolfie, that's Jack.
Okay.
So...
The card Jack.
Yeah, the card Jack.
Where's our transforming goat?
Where's the goat? Do we still have the goat? Do you have the goat?
We have a transforming goat. Named Turnip.
Yeah, where's Turnip at?
It's probably back in there.
I thought you may have lifted him out.
So.
Oh, where's our goat?
We need him, but...
Well, while you're doing that, Vincent's just going to kind of talk to everyone like pay his respects, comfort everyone else kind of thing.
Is he in there?
Like thanking them for coming and stuff.
Betrayer! Murder! Betrayer! Murder!
We'll find who murdered him, Wolfie.
Wolfie goes over to pet
Turnip.
Turnip's its name?
Yep. 'Twas our first encounter in the stairs. A turnip.
Yeah, I made him bring him back with us. We couldn't leave him there.
Just for story purposes, I'm going to say that Vincent and Tarkus have probably talked at this point, befriended each other or whatever.
At least trust each other to a point.
I wouldn't say trust, but they are acquaintances right now. Vincent's going to ask the crew, not, all of us that actually traveled with Ziggy and stuff. I'm going to ask the crew to pay their final respects, and then once they're done, I'm going to ask them to leave the hut.
Okay. So as they leave, two of them are going. I guess we don't get our safety bonus this week.
Wolfie and Turnip will
Why did you take me out of there?
Oh, I don't know which ones. There's 4 crewmen.
Do you want Wolfie?
You
and
tell them to
Dawn
leave.
No.
Just step out.
Just like the minor crewmates.
They come over here and start hanging out with him for some reason. God knows why.
Now, is this Papa Bear and who's that?
That's Lion.
Okay.
While
they're all leaving,
the Lion has tried to avoid, your character. He still doesn't know who he is.
okay.
So I'm assuming that you've not said anything, but he's tried to.
No.
He's a little confused.
Okay.
So he's tried to avoid you.
So Vincent's gonna come over here to them and ask them Like, I'm going to tell them that we're about to do the funeral rites for Ziggy if they would like to join us.
Wait a minute. Where are you putting them down at? I mean, I know this is a garden, but I've never planted a gnome. What do they grow?
We're cremating him.
Oh!
His ashes will be spread off the ship.
You might want to go get more wood for the fire, man.
He's small. So Bear goes, so he need chop up to make easier burn?
No, absolutely not.
He's like, said not chop. so Lion's like, it's like he feels a little. He says he feels bad because he's the one that helped assign the 4 guards that night. But he's waiting to hear back from the scouts. They're trying to find the stuff. While he's upset that Ziggy was louder than him, it's like he wants to keep his mind focused because he has a hard time focusing on more than one thing.
I can respect that.
So, and besides, Lion also, because this is one thing that Lion, he's like, whoever was that honorless might try to come in our moment of weak. They might think that we're weak, so or like doing this. So we need to make sure that no one comes to do anything bad.
Well, I understand, and I respect the decision. I'm going to thank him for his iron will in these pressing times.
It's like, I can't betray this suit. It's like, this suit has to stand for something.
It stands because you're in it.
I'm going to tell them that we're going to...
I don't get it.
We're going to do the final funeral rites, and then afterwards the body will be cremated, and we will spread the ashes off of the ship.
Or Burns, like, I volunteer to burn him.
Can I keep the ashes?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to start... Yeah, I was going to say, I start to go back.
I got exactly what you
In comes Sir Dinklage.
Sir Dink starts coming in with his entourage.
Whoa, you guys know how to throw down.
Are you? So you're not playing? You're not
Not
playing?
yet.
Yeah, I'll meet you at the bridge.
You're not playing anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going on.
So, oh, you just do 2 words.
Yep. Vincent, what's going on here?
You haven't heard?
I heard Wolfie screaming murder. And I came running. As fast as these little legs would run.
Dead doom.
We lost one of the crew.
How?
He was murdered.
Who?
The captain.
Ziggy? No way.
Do you
He's
know
just
another
ornery
gnome in
to
the
get it.
area?
He's in the hut. We were actually just about to start the funeral rites. I'm glad you're here.
Let's go see him.
Okay. So we walk to the hut together. You gonna bring your entourage in or leave them outside?
because I got a roll for him.
Okay.
Now, how clad are these people?
They're just ladies.
Are they dressed as they would be in your house?
Please tell me they're fully dressed.
Yeah, they're fully.
Okay.
They're performers.
Okay.
They're
Well,
dressed
did-
based on their profession.
Did Ziggy believe in any god at all?
Belny.
Just Belny? Okay.
So
Just Belny.
I walk up to Ziggy. Wow, that's loud.
Oh yeah, assuming you make an entrance.
So I'll kneel down and I'll put my hand on his head and I'll say a little prayer.
Who are you praying to?
My God.
The god of pleasure.
So he has one final.
Yeah.
That's like,
That does not mean that it has to be like that.
He's got no heart to pump.
Yeah. But I
No
still just say a
blood.
little prayer. I mean, you're gone before I could get my place up and running. I couldn't get you entertained, Ziggy. Haven't known you for long. I sure won't miss that mouth of yours. May you rest in peace.
So, does Dawn wish to say anything? So you didn't know him, so
I didn't know
you
him.
flew around with him some.
But that doesn't mean I have to speak.
So
I know it's a drag because Dawn wants to be a happy person. Sadly, you wanted to experience new things. This is not one of the things you wanted to
Yeah,
experience.
I didn't want to experience death.
Well, actually, in your lifetime, you probably really never experienced someone that close because they wouldn't have brought them to you in the temple.
Right.
So like you'd have heard about coming and going, but it was not something big.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So
I want to observe from afar.
Are you good?
before, well, I mean, I'm kind of looking at him, and now I'm just going to ask, I mean, how did his heart get ripped out? Has
from
he,
the back.
Murder!
We don't know.
Betrayer!
We don't know the specifics.
has anybody found the heart?
Not that I'm aware of. We have Lions leading the search.
You let,
It's better than Drew.
He kind of took it upon himself.
but
Everyone's dealing with this in their own way.
you let the
Murder!
6-foot
Betrayer!
beast.
Mel is also on the search.
Are you saying there are evil doers around here? I thought this place was just like full of good people. That's why I came here, man. To get away from evil doers. Daggone it. Hold on a second. Let me check.
Vincent, who is that?
Any evil doers within 6 miles?
He's the gardener.
Yes.
He was employed by Ziggy.
They're still...
You don't know the direction though, right?
No, I can find them. Yeah.
Like pinpoint
That's
location.
what, not pinpoint. I know they're within 6 miles and I get a direction.
So
Wolfie's
this way.
gonna
That's not a way. I mean, north,
Turn
south,
and
east,
tell you
west.
Where
to-
he's sitting
This
way.
way?
to
Yes.
leave.
There are evil doers still around, man.
Well, why don't you?
Can I insight to
Wolfie's
see
telling you to leave.
if
Oh.
if he's telling the truth about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I thought I was like... you may have needed me for something. I
16.
didn't know if I was still going to be employed.
I don't even know who you are.
The direction.
Oh, I'm Bozak, man. Who are
Hey,
you?
Bozag,
Yes.
go tell those two lovely gentlemen over there the direction that you sense evil.
Oh, okay.
You might have to walk them all the way right up to the front door of the evil being. Those two.
Still concentrating as I walk past these people.
Oh, you're concentrating?
Nothing. So
Okay. Just making sure.
yeah. So say when you're standing right here and you say there's evil that away.
Mm-hmm. You went that way, man.
Is
And they go that away. You still feel the evil that away.
question. Hand on head question.
Yeah.
Is
Yes. I think I know.
Yeah, I was going to tell them to go a different direction.
I
And
have
if
to
it
play this
changes-
right. I
What's-
gotta
what's his
play as I am,
what's his
man.
intelligence.
-1.
Okay,
Oh.
makes sense.
He's like
Bozag and John are going to get along marvelously.
Yeah,
John will be laughing the whole time.
exactly. So, I'm going to turn to my ladies and I'm going to say, clean this man up. He deserves a proper funeral, so he needs to be clean. He needs to be bathed.
So do you want everyone to step out?
Yeah. So,
You has the spell.
no, I don't either.
You don't
It's a cantrip, ain't it?
prestidigitation?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
what?
I thought all bards had prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. It's like you can
Automatically
you do
clean
sensory
somebody.
I
Stuff,
thought he
you
had
can
the
clean.
third,
I don't.
the T1.
I would have taken it,
Transmutation?
but I didn't.
No, the
Thaumaturgy.
Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah,
I did
okay.
take prestidigitation too.
All you gotta do is prestidigitation.
I know that.
But you want to do it
It's
manually?
the,
Okay.
it's the principle.
It's the
Understood. Understood.
It's more respectful.
Respect.
It's more respectful to do it like the real way instead of use magic.
So
I'm
He
going
was
to
a
ask the
sorcerer.
ladies to do it. I'm going to ask the gentleman to run back to the House of Plenty and retrieve some royal garments for him to make him look presentable.
It's usually purple. Do
Yeah.
you prefer it to be blue?
Not purple. Purple's still Dane.
I was gonna say
But no
white,
one knows
but,
thing.
or blue.
Well,
I
he
mean,
does.
he loved blue, so
There you go.
we'll make it blue. So
It's all right.
Royal
So is everyone going to step out while all this is happening?
please.
Vincent's not. I'm going to pull you to the side while this is
The
happening.
one guy,
Okay.
the two girls
Yeah.
stayed.
Yeah, the two girls are gonna be the ones to clean.
Everyone
Oh,
else
these
can
are two
leave.
guys.
Well,
Or
the,
two guys.
well, the jester is a girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a girl. So that's
Yeah.
Harley.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So
While they're doing that, everyone else will step out. I'm going to kind of pull you to the side.
all right, Dawn and everybody else.
Yeah, Dawn and Wolfie will
Oh, yeah,
step
they're
out.
on the fire.
Well, Tarkus was just like at the door. He's just kind of there.
I don't want to stand in the fire.
I'm just moving you out of here, honey.
Wolfie will guard the door with Turnip.
With Turnip.
Are you sure Turnip's not going to be in my garden?
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know.
He probably
No,
will.
leave Turnip alone.
I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. Like, Turnip's got to eat too.
So everyone leaves. This is happening. I pull you over, and obviously we don't have any leads in any direction right now.
We got one direction.
I have an idea. I don't know. I genuinely think you'll be on board for it. I can't speak for everyone else. I don't think everyone else will be happy with it, but it's the only solution I can think of right now.
What kind of idea do you have?
It's a spell.
I like spells.
It's a necromancy spell.
Oh, that gonna turn dark real fast.
I have the means to bring Ziggy's body back to talk to us.
Oh, so you have speak with dead? You know speak with dead? Is that what you're talking about?
Me personally, no. But I have an acquaintance that can.
How well do you trust this acquaintance? Because personally, I would like to know how he got murdered because I'd like to chase the son of a gun down.
That's why I brought it up to you first. Like I said, I don't know how the rest of the group will feel about it, but I think it's the only option we've got right now. Because otherwise, we're just chasing dead ends. And we can't just let stuff like that happen to any of our companions, let alone the captain of the ship.
All right, roll insight just right quick.
Right quick.
I just want to see if the cards pop.
17.
It's like you might just wonder if the cards had something to do with it,
Okay.
though, but it's hard to be sure.
Yeah.
So you're thinking you want to bring somebody else in here and speak with him. Well,
Who else would you consider to be in the room when we do this? I definitely don't think Wolfie should be in here for this.
It'd probably freak her out big time.
Yeah.
My two ladies here that are going to clean him, no. Because
Yeah.
it will definitely freak them out, and I need them on stage.
Well, ironically, everyone in here was at Dink's last night, so
Yes.
you know that they're not a suspect.
So, yes, and
That's in
I was
order.
going to get to that. So, I mean, and, you know, how long ago are we suspecting that this happened?
I mean, it was just a couple hours, right?
Yeah, it's just been a few hours.
So, being a couple hours ago, I mean, we were all at my place and having a good little fun with some triathlon and a lot of drinks. For a matter of fact, I think Char is still there eating me out of house and home. We're going to have to get a whole new shipment of food in just to feed him. So, that kind of rules you and I out. And my ladies were on stage. I don't know where Wolfie was at. I don't know where...
I don't suspect Wolfie.
No, I don't suspect Wolfie either, but...
Wolfie was there. She just wouldn't play, remember?
Okay.
She was there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she just wouldn't play.
I just don't remember seeing her after everything started.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm just naming off people that I know that was there. and I'm not throwing out any suspicion towards anybody yet. I mean, I'd rather have evidence before I point blame.
I agree.
So,
How was your investigation?
terrible.
Is that one of the stats that is bad?
I mean,
Mine's terrible, too.
Mine's just a +2.
Oh, mine's
I don't know
0.
if you had any proficiencies being a bard or
I mean, I've got half
or
proficiency in intelligence.
I was just curious if that was one of your.
No, I mean, that's not something I took. One of the, like 8 things that I didn't take proficiency in.
I'm just thinking at level 12, you took skilled, you'd get a bunch more.
I'd get a bunch more on. Well, I automatically get 2 more
Yeah, but
expertise at 12.
I'm just thinking if you take skilled plus that.
Oh yeah, I'd have 8 in expertise. So yeah, you and I need to have a little powwow here a little later and take some notes on who we recall seeing at my place, and so we can kind of help roll people out and then
I agree.
make a list of who we haven't seen. And speaking of who we haven't seen, who the heck is that Bozak guy? I've never seen him before.
Apparently,
He said that he was on your ship
You've seen him, sadly.
he
Because you've not
was-
been on the ship for
in a while.
He was the gardener. Ziggy hired him.
Sounds
He's
like
very
he's
good with herbs.
sounds like he's well, and smells like he's into some wild herbs.
That was my perception as well.
Yeah, it didn't take much to notice
They're
that.
all wild until you pick them. I'm just saying, like, all herbs are
Yeah.
wild. Like, it's like, he's really just ginseng.
So, yeah, I think he's a little bit too stoned to pull this off, but that's me. So, yeah, I mean, we can talk about it later. For now, I mean, I say we get him cleaned up and get him dressed and proper, and you and I can have a conversation with him. It's a little spooky talking to the dead. I'm not really comfortable with it, but I think you have a valid point. I think this is probably the best thing we can do is to maybe help us, lead us in the right direction.
You have something to say, Jared?
I was just going to ask him if he would go in and put the places that I've been before I got here for the favored lands.
So, we'll say they're clean. He's cleaned up now. He's
Yeah.
dressed and stuff by now. Somebody else want to chime in?
Everybody else is outside, so it's just you and I in here.
Well, I mean, like, does anybody else want to do anything?
My condolences to the group. Here, this will help. This helps. Here.
Just giving out dime bags.
What? It helps when you're sad, man. This is medicinal.
Ladies, if you wouldn't mind, I mean, to just step out of the room, maybe you can go throw some more wood on the fire and maybe we can...
While that's happening, I'm going to step out and tell you to go find Lion and Papa and bring them back.
Huh? You want me to go track the people that are out tracking the people?
Correct.
That seems counterproductive, man. You want to...
Just go find them, please, and you'll have a permanent spot on the ship from now on.
A ship?
You'll have...
Whoa, dude. You mean you're going to take me up in the air with you guys?
You'll have a promotion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you'll get really high then.
Yeah, I never come
Why do
down.
you guys keep talking about getting high, man?
What'd be funny if he grows it but never uses it.
I don't.
So this is your natural state, Jim.
Well, anyway,
I'm from the coast.
That's what I tell you, and then I go back inside.
I'm from the coast.
Okay. So do you go?
I concentrate.
Well, you never stopped, did you?
Oh, yeah. I'm still concentrating.
Yeah. So
That way.
So you just,
So I move at 45. How fast is the slowest person with them?
30?
they're both No, line's 40, and the park. Nope, they're both 40.
You can catch
So
up.
Yeah,
5, it will take me 8
Well,
rounds before I can
they're
get
probably
close.
slowly going through anyway to try to like be cautious. I'm guessing, right? Maybe search for tracks and stuff.
I guess, but they're also trying not to be seen or found either. Cause
So they're moving half speed to
there's-
20.
I mean, him at stealth is
If
just.
there's a murderer somewhere, I don't like you can be cautious.
I can move through there at full speed and be cautious.
Okay. Cool. So you'll catch
So
up.
they're moving at 20. I'm moving at 45. I can catch them in a total of 5 rounds.
Okay, cool.
So that's
Yep.
3 rounds is a minute. Basically, I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
That's fine with me.
All right. Do your. You wouldn't expect them to be hiding, but do your perception while you're running. Since it's your normal speed, you won't be at disadvantage.
Perception 13 plus. Come on.
Do you have advantage?
It's a lot. Yes, I do have advantage on it as well.
Yeah, like
I was just going to see if this will do it without. So it's a 20 dirty.
So couldn't beat dirty 20.
Can't beat a dirty 20.
No, you can work on that.
But your evil tracking disappears in the direction.
Because it went out of range.
Yeah. They would have to be out of range if I can't. Well, they'd have to be more than 6 miles away from me, or I moved outside of my territory. One or the other. Wait a minute. How am I talking to you?
You're not.
Oh.
He's just imagining what he's saying.
Yeah. He's playing out scenarios in his head.
And he's like, oh. It's like,
Oh,
did I
man,
mess
I'm not
up?
going to get that
It's-
promotion, man.
It's one of those, man, what do I say when I get back because I messed up? So you're there going through your thoughts for 15, 20 minutes.
All right. So are the preparations complete?
Yes.
Okay.
He's cleaned up and properly dressed.
Vincent's going to step outside. I'm going to tell
No pictures?
I've taken some.
I'm going to tell Wolfie not to let anyone in until I say otherwise. And Tarkus is going to come in. And I'm just going to look at him and tell him what we talked about. It's time.
Who is this guy?
He
still has to be after you.
Hmm?
Still has to be after you do the talking to him. Do you really want him in there yet?
He's got to cast a spell.
But you have to cast a spell to talk to him first.
Tarkus has Speak with the Head.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, Tarkus does.
I thought you had it.
Mm-mm.
I thought Vincent had it.
No.
So, still, who's this guy? I've never seen this guy.
He appeared on the ship one day.
No, a day and a half ago.
A day and a half ago? You've only known this dude for a day and a half? And you're trusting him right now?
And he's gonna chime in and say that he was. Lion was my squire at one point. He seems to be friends with you all. You seem like trustworthy people. I'm just doing my part in all this to try and help.
I don't know if that will make him feel better or worse. You better roll some persuasion on that.
Oh, he's good at persuasion.
I know this. I was saying you better roll some persuasion on that. It's not that not that you're lying. You're just trying to make him feel better.
25. Yeah. So, anyway, we're gonna cast Speak with Ed.
So,
We'll ask for 10 minutes. We're gonna ask 5 questions.
Make sure to ask all 5. This will be interesting. What 5 you will do?
So, cast the spell, and How does speak with dead work? Is it like
he literally just
light comes?
He sits
it's
up.
like his eyes open up and
And
he
he
just
sits
sits up like the Undertaker. Well,
But
it's a very short.
But the only one that can talk to him is him.
No, anybody can ask questions.
No, yeah. So if anyone asks any question,
Like if you
question.
accidentally asked a question,
if-
it would count.
Wait,
Oh.
did you just ask if anyone can ask any
No.
questions?
Ah.
So you go, yes.
Like-
Seriously,
I
that's
did
how,
not ask a
I'm-
question.
no, I'm just-
I said, but he's the only one that asked.
Yeah, he didn't.
can
He
a
didn't
question.
ask.
I know, but that's how it works.
Like
I thought the spell was he.
you
the
obviously
one that
watched the
asked.
movie.
Yeah, you didn't watch the movie
Yeah.
because it's like that in the movie.
Yeah, it's like that.
He's like, how many questions do we have? And he's like, 4.
He's like, you have 4.
He's like, that counted? Yes.
He's like, you have 3. So it's
And they done like a whole graveyard, and they got tired of asking questions. And he was like, dude, you still gotta ask him like 3 more questions before the spell's over. And he's like, do you like cats? Do you like dogs?
Yeah.
Wow, no.
But yeah, any of us can ask him. So I mean, you can if you want to do one, I'll do one. And
Yes, but if there's a question anywhere in its presence, it answers.
It
So
will
you will be real. It's a good thing Bozak's not around.
I'm gonna.
Does that door close?
It's closed,
Yes.
and I told
No,
Wolfie
no,
not to
Where's
let
the Lord of
anyone
the
in.
Rings book?
No, I just said yes.
God,
Where's the Lotor book?
I'm gonna look at you and go, "Way to go, man!"
Hey, I've never dealt with this spell before. I didn't know that.
I'm gonna say, Ziggy, do you know
I don't have
who
the
killed you?
I don't have the Lord of the Rings book.
It was Mo!
Mo
You
killed
didn't
you?
see it.
Mo killed him?
That's the choice he decided. So yes.
It's gotta be truthful.
So
That's what he would see him as. If he got any look at him, whatever, you'd recognize his smell. My men smell funny.
But
I just need to know about virtues.
I'm not asking the question. I'm just gonna say I killed Mo before that happened. So he must have been disguised. I killed Mo myself before the captain died. So it couldn't have been Mo.
I don't know, Mo. So
He was a crewmate.
we didn't ask who's Mo.
He was a crewmate. I killed him myself. It could not have been Mo.
I'll keep my mouth closed until this is over.
I'm
It's like, this spell's great.
I'm gonna ask Ziggy, what are your final wishes as far as funeral rites and the ship?
Are you crazy? I'm a captain! You bury me at sea, you numbnuts!
Okay.
My ship. Oh, my beautiful ship!
Technically, you asked 2 questions there, right?
No, it was all in the same sentence.
So you asked what was his
Final
Final
wishes
wishes.
for his body and the ship. That was one question.
Okay.
It's compound sentence.
I made sure that he worded it.
Yeah.
I did.
So okay. For which character?
Ziggy.
Propose
Hand on
Yes,
head here.
it's something that I'm supposed to choose, and I didn't make any choices on it because it didn't give me when I was building it.
Well no, you like the reason why you already picked the options.
Oh, okay, got you.
Hand on head, he said, be buried at sea.
Yep.
So,
But that's only half the answer.
That's
yeah,
all I have.
what as far as
And
the
then I
ship?
started crying about my ship.
Okay.
Your two ducks don't work. You're dead.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to cry for my ship.
He feels the depression coming.
First,
Give me the press ring!
It's coming.
it does say depressed.
You're the master at arms! Don't you know how this works? Captain, master, first mate, crewman.
I just wanted to make sure.
You are now! I reach up. I grab my hat.
the first time?
Bow down, you tall idiot!
I'll take a knee.
So, this is the first time we've ever seen Ziggy without his hat. Does he have any hair?
Nope.
Bald.
He has little sprouts
Bald.
of white that come out the sides where the hat was at.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was picturing. It was just like little.
So we got 2 left, right?
One. Just kidding.
I was asking you.
Your hand wasn't on your head. I'm just kidding. No, you still have 2. Even though your hand wasn't on your head.
You can ask a question now.
I'm afraid I'll screw up again, so. I've never.
Express to me how you would like the information you want.
I love this spell. I really do. This is like the second time we've used it, and both times it's been funny.
Talk to him about his heart.
Okay.
I did not word it in a question.
I know. I'm thinking about what's the answer that's coming. But he's.
Are you going to answer for him or is he?
I'm waiting for him to answer. Like, do you have to ask the question?
I'm going to ask him if he knows where his heart is and what happened to it.
That's 2 questions.
No, it's not. It's a compound sentence.
No, you did an and. Like.
It's it's a continuation of a sentence.
It's combining 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's one sentence.
It's 2 questions.
Okay, where is your heart, Ziggy?
On the ship!
It's wild.
It's the wild heart!
Dude, I knew that answer was.
And what was the other one? You want to know where it went? Huh?
Out of his body.
I look down. Oh my God! What happened?
You probably you wouldn't know. Remember, he got killed from behind. I'll give you one. I'll give you one more. So it's really nice considering like that one. Like really, like remember he got killed from behind and tossed down. So
Let's see.
I don't know what
we
else.
didn't know that.
I don't know what else to say.
well, like you had seen how he was like look
Face down.
Like his ribcage is blown out this
he's
way.
Like, it's blown out. Like you can tell he was in. You're like you're a mercenary. You probably know when someone's bludgeoned
Gotcha.
bludgeoned through the.
I don't know what else to ask him. I feel like there's a banger here, but I just can't think of what to ask. There has to be some sort of pertinent information here that we're missing.
They're not thinking.
No, it's just something they could have asked.
I know, but neither. Well, that one would think about asking that one.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that comes, well, I mean, right now, something that comes to mind is the purpose of this.
Nobody's gonna ask about final wishes for anything else?
I asked what your final wishes were.
For something specific. You didn't. You asked about the boat.
I know what to ask about.
I would have Wolfie come in and ask a question. Just make sure. Are you done yet? Yes.
I have one that I can ask him. It's not going to help us any as far as leads, but I feel like it is something that Ziggy should be asked about.
Like I said, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
We've gotten nowhere with this.
Not true. Yeah, he said Mo. He can't lie.
Yeah, but Mo's dead.
Yeah.
He was dead before Ziggy was dead.
Yeah.
So
Maybe you should worry. Maybe that wasn't really the...
Can I ask a question and put "and" in it?
I mean,
No. I gave you one, Mulligan.
With you talking about Mo being dead, I'm not asking a question.
I'm just reminding you all.
Something that comes to my mind is
He's trying to word it without the word how.
So the two things I'm thinking of are the cards and Belny.
I immediately sit up when you say Belny.
All right, see, the thing is, you won't speak because it's not a question, but you can be.
I immediately, when you say Belny, my eyes glare and I reach to where I usually have my book.
Yeah, it should be somewhere probably in here where they cleaned you up, so it's probably on a shelf or something.
Again, I mean, the thing that comes to my mind is Mo. Mo truly dead?
I think how he left out some words on that.
Mo undead? Mo.
Be careful how you say the words.
It could be necromancy. It could be disguise. Could be a lot of things. One thing visibly got his attention, and I think I should ask about it.
I mean,
because you can't cast this on him again. Like once this has been cast.
oh, that's it.
Like you can't say, I'm just gonna keep asking over and over.
Well, I can only cast it once a day anyway.
Good yes.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. They've been good.
He keeps reaching for something.
I'm going to ask Ziggy what his final wishes are about the teachings of Belny.
You must continue. There is a scribing station in my quarters. There is a pen that will automatically scribe whatever book you set it to. We must continue the work. She must be freed. That is my final order! Ah!
and he doesn't have far to fall back, but he's
Yeah, it's like 2 inches back or something.
All right, so using Dink's passive intelligence, like it does sort of remind you one of the reasons why that you were brought to this world. The fact is that the cards, because he did say something about the card, like the cards need to be done for something.
Yeah,
but that just reminds you.
But the only card I knew he had, I completed.
But it has to be all the cards.
I was there when he drew that other card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I'm like, if it has something to do with the card, he only drew one card.
So if I was there and I seen it happen, I know what it does, right?
Not fully, unless he told everybody.
Did you? I don't think you did.
I played it off like it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I told everyone what I did, but who's...
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say that we recently drew new cards, and it's worth looking into.
I thought all the cards were done.
You know who you're about to summon talking about this, right?
Anyway, that's a tricky question to answer. All the old cards are finished, but we had to draw new ones in their place.
Oh, good lord. I should have stayed in Sigil.
Well, that's a good thing to talk about, though. While you're here, you want to ask about what are the status of the cards?
Oh, yeah.
Because
I'm going to take a step across the road, okay?
From my understanding,
so
all of the old cards were completed.
Before you go any further, I'm going to interrupt and say, this one right here, I don't know him. Can we talk about this in private? Or do you trust him enough for him to know this information? Because like I said, I don't know him.
I trust him. And you sit there and And now for you, he does not look like the tiefling that was there. So Goody's sitting there and rubbing his hand through the awful strands of hair on the sides, like, why, he was such a devout follower of Belny. And he pulls and all the hair comes out, and he's like, it's like, man, they don't rot like they used to. Usually they have a few more hours before they start decomposing. It's bad.
Shouldn't you be on a trade ship somewhere and not here? How do you even get in here?
Well, you don't know he exists. He looks like the devil.
Oh, okay.
No, he does not look like the tiefling that you did the deal with.
Gotcha.
No, like.
Well, who the hell are you?
It's like, I am the great and wonderful, powerful Goody. I help you all the time. Donut Vince. Donut TD. I hear you thought I was probably forget that. It's like, I have been helping our wonderful characters on their quest to finish the cards. If it wasn't for me, many of them would already be dead. Sadly, our poor gnome here had never accepted my help. So I can't do anything about it. Well, maybe if I plucked him from the river Styx. But he's really loud. So I really don't like people that are louder than me.
He was loud, but he was also passionate.
So's a dog in heat.
I guess I'm a dog.
So maybe it's a chihuahua, but anyway. So, because you are loud and small. But, so I see that you've brought great and interesting things to sales. It's nice to see sales growing and striving. So Vincent, now that you have a boat, it's like that flies. So, what are you going to do with it?
It's none of your concern, Goody.
So, are you going to give up trying to help Belny in this madness of dealing with Zarek?
Those were the captain's final wishes, and I intend to carry them out.
So, is he really worth? Is he really worth his final wishes? You know, you all as a group has not done very well with wishes.
Then what would you suggest, Goody?
I suggest you sell the ship to me.
Out of the question.
10,000 gold.
Out of the question.
Poof. He jingles his sack. He says, my sack runneth over.
Out of the question.
It's like, I have a big sack. And look. And all of a sudden he pulls out a stick and holds his sack. He said, a big stack on a big stick. It's like...
I start reaching my hand up towards the sack.
It's like, hey. It's like, yeah, it costs you.
I have nothing more to say to you, Goody.
Well, that doesn't stop me from talking to you. It's like, where did that Dawn go? Oh, he snaps his fingers somewhere through here. Dawn is not wearing a red silk dress. You probably can hear her through the through out there screaming, going, "Goody! Goody! I hate you!" He said, when her blood pressure goes up, my happiness goes up. But seriously, this is such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. He's still got a little bit of the hair that he pulled out of the head, and he's like trying to put it back on the sides of Ziggy's head. He's like, yeah. So mend. Aha, back on. Oh crap! I put it on his nose. Sorry about that. So yes, so Ziggy's big large nose now has his awful hair coming up the front. He said you might want to get your ladies to clean it up a little bit.
Throw him out of here.
How am I supposed to throw him out of here?
How do you even get in here?
I was already here. It's like, I've been over here weeping over in the corner. I was trying to be respectful. After all, I am all about the souls.
As much as I want to put an arrow in his face, it wouldn't do us any good right now.
So remember, it's like he knows that while you, the bard, are really good with words. Let me tell you, my punchline is a killer with my words.
He is a devil.
You don't say.
I punched him in the face before, and it did nothing.
It's like, it's like there's a reason why that bow doesn't have a string.
I also made off with the key to his domain.
Whatever. I presented it to be a target.
How long have you been dealing with this devil?
A while now.
It seems like an eternity.
We've all had dealings with him. Every one of the crew. I'm surprised you haven't already.
Oh, don't you remember me from yesterday, little man?
No. I don't recognize you.
I'm hurt. It's like your little were friend summoned me. I was all over. I didn't really talk to you, though. I talked to Lily.
The only thing I seen was some little dude in a mask.
Oh, that's right. That's my cousin, Moongood. So that's.
There's more of you running around here?
Yeah, that's right. There are more of me. He says I got the face. I got the face, and he got the butt of the moon. It's like, man, it's like, does he have a moon on that one, on that guy? So, but you know what? It's not as good as the tail as mine.
Have you made any deals lately?
Any deals? Just trade deal.
It's like, hey, don't put down his business. He has worked hard since coming to this realm to establish mud to the nice pleasure house of his.
I'm going to ask Goody how he knows about Dink's business.
Everyone knows about Dink's business. Hello, you could see it from here.
That sounded a little too personal, Goody.
Maybe I like that blue drink that he has in there.
You've had dealings with this man before, for him to know this much.
I don't know.
He's at least been in your establishment.
That's not true. It's like I know about Dagon. It's like
I've never seen him.
It's like I know a lot about you guys. Just because I'm not here doesn't mean that I'm not always with you. Like as your parents always says, after I'm gone, I'm always with you. Well, you know what? I really am always with you.
Have you seen any red feathers lately?
Never seen a red feather. What's a red feather?
Like this.
What?
It's a red feather. They're very in style.
I thought Bulwark was about to show up.
It's a very, very in style. It's like, if you'd like one, they're for a very, very low cost.
Stay away from the red feathers.
But they're pretty. It's like, so if you dig this, it's like, some of your people will pay prime money to be tickled by this red feather. So, you bring much laughter to the world.
Not from a devil.
I'd give you one for free.
No, thank
Do you want if you have to talk to you? Could you? Constitution check.
To not laugh.
Yeah, to not laugh. There actually is an item in there, I think, that can cause people to laugh, a feather or something.
12.
Cast guidance on you.
I was about to cast guidance on myself, too.
22 with his stats.
Oh,
He's like,
Get away from me, Goody. Get away from me. I don't have dealings with the devil.
It's a laugh.
No.
You failed. Laugh.
Yep.
Laugh. So either laugh or you'll crap your pants. Laugh.
I'll crap my pants.
Oh. I don't know what you ate last night, but I'll take two. It's like, hey, by the way, the herbs out there, make sure to drop that off there. That's quality fertilizer right there. And it's like, well, I wanted to pay my respects, so been told not to mess with this one.
From who? Who told you that?
It's above your pay grade. So, hey, us devils have rules. Hello? So, it's like, I am very honorable. I have never deceived you for no reason.
Tarkus casts Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth. Oh, this should be fun. This should be fun. It's like,
so who are you speaking of, Goody?
My boss.
Who's your boss?
So, the one I signed a contract with.
Are they a devil?
So, I'm trying to think, like, to get it through. Some may call them that.
Them?
What plane do they exist on?
Not this one. Well, not right now. But soon. See, there's a free one. See, I told you, I never lied.
So here's a free one.
So you were trying to bring this being here?
Them.
Them.
So, not in my contract right now.
Right now. But you plan on making a contract with them?
That's the contract they wish.
Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Never mind. I was gonna say something.
He's not gonna stop.
I was like, it's like this. So how do I stop recording? So,
I just wanted to cuss was all I'm gonna do.
just write it down. Just put it on your paper.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration for that one.
Yeah.
To cuss. Like a sailor. And got it.
Well, you are a sailor now, technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
I'll give you that and got it.
How do you know Dink?
Talking to him. He's a well-known businessman.
Have you talked to him any other times besides here?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
Have you ever talked to him alone?
No.
No.
And that's actually the truth.
Does everyone in this room, excluding you, have a connection to a red feather?
I have no knowledge of Red Feather.
I was asking
No.
him.
Oh.
No, not everyone in this room has a connection to Red Feather.
Because he's dead.
Woo!
Does everyone in this room, excluding you and Ziggy, have a connection to the red feathers?
What? By association? Like Dink's associated with you all?
See how he avoided answering that question?
You're talking to a devil.
You're connected to this man somehow.
I have no clue how.
You are.
It's like, he doesn't swing that way.
I don't know how.
I don't know.
You
It's like I have a big bag of money. Do you swing that way?
You need to trace your mind and think, because you're connected to this devil, the same as we are.
Do you want to be?
No.
It's like we can be.
No.
I really like businessman. His integrity. It's like he has his own set of codes. I can respect that. And I really like his goddess. Like you would too, if you saw her.
Everybody likes her once they see her. She's visited my establishment many times.
So okay. So I know you seem to think that I've done something. I have been to his place in Sigil. You got me. So what was the name of the place again? So, so I'll finally get things House of. What was the name of that? I'm actually trying to remember. It was really funny.
Morningwood Manor.
Yeah, Morningwood Manor. And see, he's like Morningwood. It's like Morningwood Manor is amazing, but I really like to go on a red moonlight night. Because it's and he takes the hat and it floats over from you and puts it on his head. He says, "After all, red sailor's delight." He has the hat float back onto your head.
Thanks.
It's not really my color. So I like this game.
Do you know what happened to Ziggy?
Are you implying that I did this to Ziggy?
I just asked if you knew what happened to him.
I would probably say, in the truthful manner, it's probably your dealings with the cars that killed him. I'm not the one that's playing an awful game with Sarek, now am I?
Oh, so you don't like Sarek?
So Sarek, Mask, it's like you all are playing with some. You call me a devil? You call me a devil? It's like, oh, buddy. It's like I am the saint of the 9 Hells compared to Mask and Sarek.
Sarek has been less annoying than you. I'll give him that.
It's like you should have dinner with him.
I was wrong. I just didn't pick stuff.
18 on a history check for the cards of Sarek.
You don't even know that. Like, you haven't been around to know that the cards were actually Bane's cards. So you missed that. Like, as they actually found out that the deck of many things are the reason why you're able to do it is because they are a god's deck. So Sarek used his deck to overwrite Bane's deck.
Because Sarek killed Bane, which means he's more powerful.
Yeah. So, and Sarek's deck is bigger.
That sounded horrible. That's getting monetized.
On purpose. It's all about more chaos.
Can you point us in the direction of Ziggy's killer?
Spins around. I said, you killed him because you weren't there to help him. And you killed him because you had such a fun game. And TD, you killed him just because you're a really bad paladin. It's like, so much for that detect good and evil. Oh, I know. You probably weren't on watch. So, here I bring you back, and here you're avoiding your squire. And you couldn't even help save the new captain. That's like some hero and glory seeker that you are. So now you've got me in your ring of truth. Here's something truthful. Ask me if his ring does anything to me.
Whose ring?
I mean, it has to, right?
Nope.
Nope.
They're immune to charm spells.
It's not a charm. It's
No.
just a
It's considered
truth-telling
mental.
spell.
affects the brain.
Remember?
Who? Targus?
Yeah.
Oh, I know he does.
Yeah, so
It's not very cash money of you.
he said, I didn't have to tell you that. His heart, you know what? His heart's just not in it. Oh, I'm sorry, too soon? Too soon? I'm sorry, Ziggy. I'm sorry, Ziggy. Because he's missing his heart. Tarkus is missing his heart. It's like, too soon, too soon. But I can give you a freebie if you would like Ziggy's heart. It's like, I could probably help you with that.
Okay.
Why would they even take the heart?
So he can't be resurrected, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I cast Revivify on him when I got there, and it just
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah, so if it was glorious watching you cast Revivify to watch him come back to life in his mind, but his heart don't beat, so it's literally going, ah, and do it again. Do it again. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Hey, wait, Paladin. You have Revivify, you can drop this facade if you want.
Facade.
So do you have Revivify there,
They
Paladin?
both have Revivify.
So, come on, do it again. Do it again. Do you have Revivify there, Bard? Hey, do you have Mend? Anyone have Mend? Come on. Say yes. Come on.
No.
Come on. Don't forget, I dominate person. It's like, don't make me dominate you again.
I don't have Mend.
I don't think you have. Wait. Does Ziggy have Mend? He reaches into Ziggy. He goes and sticks his hand up, and it's like Ziggy like sits up and he goes, watch this. It's like, my zip. It's like, who's dropping my zip?
I want to shoot this dude.
Who's dropping my zip?
right now.
Why haven't you?
He's like, barely
He's a
this.
very powerful devil.
Barely that.
Our death would
It's
help
like,
mine.
have moths growing on my butt. He's like having it, like, he's like doing it like a puppet now. He's like in front. He said, he puts it down. See? It's like, it's like, don't need, what's another spell you have? What's some of your spells?
A bunch of lightning.
Oh yeah, he gets mad. Oh. He's like, look, he would get mad that I'm doing this. Watch this. I'm getting worked up. Little specks of lightning start flying off of him. I said, oh look, he has to fly. And he throws him up to the top of the hut. He hits the top of the hut and comes down and says, oh wait, he has to require concentration for that. Sorry, your brain don't work when my hand's not in you. He said, oh Bard, you might have to clean him up again after this. He said, I sort of made a mess. And he's just like, he's just sort of licking his fingers. Yeah, I won't be that mean.
I cast Silence.
Silence. Counterspell.
Tarkus counterspells your counterspell.
Constitution check. That's how that works. So, I got the +4. So 22.
19.
You do not lose your slot, but your counterspell does not work. And mine does.
Marvelous.
So I like your spunk.
I mean, what's to keep me from just keep casting it?
No.
Well, so we're
Definitely.
going for with these guys.
Are you in my head? Is it so
Who are you talking to?
I was just shooting you. I'm like, shh. You count silence, right? So I'm like,
Okay.
so
Put
even,
me outside.
Bulwark?
No.
oh, is he over there? I think I left him over there. Oh. So
Like at the door or inside?
No, he's outside. He just walks up and looks at everything that's going on out there. He doesn't speak to anybody out there.
Okay.
So again, Goody's going. So now that you all are done with these cards at such a great cost. So, what are you going to do now? So, I can't afford any of you all, more of you all dying before I can use you. Oh, I'm sorry. Before you were useful.
So your interest is to keep us alive then?
My interest has been keeping you alive. Past tense. So.
What changed it?
Like what changed? Like I have always been an ally of yours.
That's a stretch. That's a big stretch.
I haven't done anything to hinder you all. Well, hinder you all completing the cards. So, you must believe me when I say I want you all alive.
I don't believe a word that you say, Goody.
Well, roll insight, especially if it's the bard. You can roll insight on anything.
What's your insight?
Crap.
Oh, that's right. Your insight is.
Mine's good, and I'm talking.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
For what?
Since I went to go get the people I was supposed to go get.
24.
This plane. That's why I said there's disappeared.
24.
Oh.
24 insight.
So, Cody's not. It's like he has a weird look in his eyes. Basically, like you feel like. So probably pops in your head is, has someone died and been brought back by Goody? Maybe. But why didn't he do that to Ziggy?
Okay.
Because my heart is pure.
But anyway, I am very, very saddened by your loss, and if you're not willing to let me buy the wild heart, so at least let me provide financial compensation for the loss of your friend. He said, like I said, my sack gets full quite easily. So he drops.
I don't want your money.
He drops a sack of gold
Do not.
into the hole in the chest.
Do not take that money.
Is that money cursed?
It's from a devil. Do not take that money.
You pain me. You pain me. Oh, you pain.
How much money does he drop in there?
It's a big sack of money.
I have removed curse.
I'm having a hard time, Jordan. I don't know how long Bozak would wander around. Like,
It's
where'd
only,
they go?
it's only been a few minutes.
Where'd they go? That's all it took me to catch up to
Let's
him.
not risk it for that.
So
money.
So Goody's like, I'm hurt. And every time he says I'm hurt, he fades away a little bit more. I'm hurt.
He just
He's like,
Thanos snaps.
he goes, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You really hurt my feelings.
I hate this dude.
See you soon. And with that, Goody's gone. About this time, Bozak probably comes limping back into.
Just pouring sweat. Man, I couldn't find.
Couldn't find.
Hey, man. Like, they were here and then they were gone.
Do you have the munchies? No.
He couldn't find Papa Bear and Lion?
Yeah, man. I mean, I tracked and it's just like they disappeared, man. I'm not seeing anything like that. How does something just and jump off the earth? I mean, it looks like where their footprints were, and then they're not there. I mean, I checked the trees, everything, man. I hunt people, and I can find people, and I don't know where they went. Like,
Are you in the hut?
I'm standing at the door.
All right, put him at the door. And then while you're saying that, they can see out the door. Put these two right behind him.
Right.
So you can see those two behind him.
You couldn't find them.
No, man. I went out there.
They're
Huh?
right behind you.
What?
So, hey, it was like we circled back. We could find no tracks.
Hmm.
You put faith in this dude?
Insight. Crit.
Crits.
So Lion's a paladin,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know what type of barbarian that one is. So I don't know. Maybe they really didn't go far and they circled around and they didn't go the direction. So maybe like
I've been hunting people for a long time, man. Your tracks just disappeared.
Bozak, can you do that thing?
What
Where
thing,
you looked
man?
constipated earlier?
Where I look constipated. You mean when I have to think about stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
or
What do you want me to think about?
Just do that again.
can you do that again? No.
I would have to rest before I could do that again.
I have to rest, man. I need a nap.
That hurts my head, man.
Yeah, it's hard work concentrating for a minute.
It is.
Actually, how long have you concentrated on it? 10 minutes?
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably dropped by now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it was.
Nah, I'm not off my game that much.
I
Hold up, I gotta go
cast
check.
zone of truth on all those dudes.
I gotta check my garden.
They're
man.
right there. You can talk. You can talk to Papa or Lion.
Well, anyways,
Are they
here they
the real
are.
Papa and Lion though?
Here they are.
I'm going to perception check to see if I notice anything funny about them. I rolled a 1.
Well, you may notice
I'm
that
using
bulwarks
my
behind
heroic
them too.
inspiration to re-roll.
You may notice
Hey,
bulwarks
you know
behind
what
them
though?
too.
You didn't get a long rest last night. You were up all night. You used it in the fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I give you my heroic inspiration, and I cast guidance and a bardic inspiration,
So what is? I know guidance is a D4.
What's he trying to do?
and a D10.
A D10. Oh my goodness. I don't use
What's
that
he
one very
trying to
often.
Perception.
Perception.
What's he trying to see?
So are you saying you trust Bozak more than Lion? And
I'm perception. Everyone.
so apparently his murders made you paranoid.
25 just off of that. 29 off of that. 36 total perception.
I am 100% sure that I went to a spot, the footprints disappeared.
And that's fine. I'm trying to perceive if those two seem funny. Like, if they're not the real...
Well, they don't seem very smart.
I poked my head around him. What's up? What's happening here, man? I don't understand. I leave you guys alone and all of a sudden there's dead people. For real? I handle a little bit of business. You let the captain of the ship die? Man, I thought you were... Well, I don't guess you were here, were you?
Do they look funny at all?
Who, them?
They look exactly like,
There's no hint of anything wrong.
well, Lion is Lion.
There's no hint of anything wrong more than normal.
Well,
They're just idiots.
they're,
Who are you calling an idiot, man?
One you would think was like 10, and the other one you think that is older but has a mind of a 10-year-old.
Marvelous.
So, yeah, actually, you do know something. He doesn't make any eye contact to to
Tarkus.
Tarkus. But of course, Tarkus isn't really making much contact either. Is he? He seems very uncomfortable around Tarkus for some reason. But you may be perceived that you don't know why.
With a 36, you should perceive a lot.
Yeah, I can smell colors right now, son. So
You get lost in the specks that are floating around inside of me. I'm glorious.
oh, Bulwark's talking. Okay.
I asked, how do I get back here and the captain's dead?
Oh, okay. My bad.
What? You're the quartermaster? What are you doing with his hat on even?
I'm the new captain.
Whoa.
Ziggy's orders.
You are the captain of the Wild Heart. Great. Who's... It was bad enough when he was running the asylum. Now you?
At least it wasn't Bluefin.
That's true.
I'll give you that.
So Tarkus knows who Lion is, correct?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't look any different than the time that I died.
Oh, he's in his armor.
He's in my armor.
It was until you died, but you know that when you die, it passes on.
Yeah.
It's supposed to pass on, and then the person earns the right. So if he's wearing it, he's got the symbol that
The heart.
that if it's been put on there, it's his. Like that was the rules.
Lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was.
Can I go talk to him about it?
So you probably want to wait till Andrew's here.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's just
That's cool then.
Yeah. Because thing is, while Andrew's or Lion feels uneasy around you, remember it's been a while since he saw his master, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you look.
Well, I was a human when I died, but I'm an Azemar
Yes,
now.
like you're.
so-
Wait a minute, you died? Are you like
This
dead,
is
man?
like hand on top of
Yeah.
his.
Oh.
No, we're talking like there's something about you that makes Lion uncomfortable. It's like
He just can't put his finger on it.
It's familiar, but it's not familiar. It's warped. So
Okay. Well, and I'll just say that I haven't seen his face, and I'm just observing him.
Yeah.
For now.
Because you hope it's Lion,
Yeah.
but you were known as the Eagle Heart.
Uh-huh.
So whatever Lion's real name was, or whatever. So you're wondering, is it your squire or is it someone else?
Yeah.
But more likely by the manner. So you're sort of tracking, seeing how it is to see if is that really squire?
Gotcha.
Was it Squire Heart, or is it actually Lion Heart?
Okay. I got you.
Oh, they're Fat Heart down in there.
Anybody take? No. I don't guess you eat that raw, do you?
So, but yeah, that's really it. Because at this point, you two are filling each other out.
Okay. Well.
But that way, Lion still does not know who you are.
When he saw his face when he took his helmet?
I haven't seen him take his helmet off.
No, I'm talking about Lion would have seen your face when he took
He
his
would
doesn't
helmet.
look the
recognize
same.
me. I'm an Azemar now.
Is that?
Oh.
Yeah, he was brought back as a celestial.
Oh, features changed.
Now he's close, but he's not.
Okay. Targus doesn't really know Ziggy all that much, but he's about to do the funeral rites. I'm gonna wait till JR gets in here because I got a little prayer I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Did you look one up?
I am, but I'm altering it a little bit.
Is that praying alter that?
Say a little prayer for me.
So I'm gonna kneel down, and I put my hand on
We have
Ziggy.
to kneel pretty far.
Yeah.
He's pretty nasty now.
Let me.
I just got puppeted.
Hey,
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Oh,
I cast Prestidigitation.
what did you do with the bag of gold that someone left?
I didn't touch it.
Still in him.
You want to leave it in him?
He had clothes on. How did it fall into his chest?
And he sort
That's
of,
where he put it.
Okay.
he sort of put his hand through him.
I'm not touching that gold.
You're not touching it. I'm not either.
Well, hang on,
At least
before
in the
before I
presence of-
before I say this prayer, just hang on. Let me see what else spells I got here. God Almighty.
Don't say I don't let you all use spells in roleplay.
Well, that's the whole point of them.
I know. Some people just take stuff for combat.
So,
I don't have a lot of combat stuff.
can we detect?
I was gonna say, like, detect evil and good.
Mm-hmm.
I also have remove curse.
Well, try and detect it first. See if there's a curse on it.
Alright, I'm gonna cast detect evil and good then.
Now, how does that work?
You have to be facing the direction, I believe.
No, I thought it
You
was
sense the
like-
It's no
location
longer
of
conic. Oh, what?
it's a 30 feet on me.
for every direction.
Yes.
Mhm.
You don't have to move. Yes, and you sense there's some form of evil in that 30-foot ring.
And it's probably not relevant,
doesn't-
but it says I can also tell whether the hollow spell is active. I don't know what that is. That's why I said it's probably...
Hollow is hallowed ground, whether you can walk on it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if there's somebody put
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
It's basically either radiant or necrotic damage that will occur if you walk on it if you're the opposite.
No, so this is not a holy or
But I do
desecrated place.
detect evil.
Yeah.
Wait, like which
He
direction?
doesn't tell you. It's within 30 feet of you. You blast out and says there's evil within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
So in your mind, there's only one thing that would come up with your intelligence. Like this. You just were talking about the gold. It's what you blasted it for.
Okay. It lasts up to 10 minutes, and it's centered on me. I'm gonna walk out here. I walk outside. It's still active. I'm just gonna like walk through everyone, and if at any point it stops, let me know.
Keep going. It's not stopped. It's not stopped. It's not stopped.
Jesus
It's not stopped. It's not stopped. Still going. Still going.
What are you doing?
Still going.
I just
Still going.
stay here.
Still going. Still going. Still going. Still going.
God,
Still
the whole
going.
place is evil.
Think for a second.
I mean,
Think for a second. Think for a second.
I'm not evil.
You
What's in it?
personally aren't.
what's in you?
What brought you back?
This is bullcrap.
I caught that as soon as you.
That's bullcrap.
Is this the guy from Dragon Ball Z? Master, whatever his name is.
Doesn't look like.
It's not Yoshi.
This is all bald guy.
No.
A
So
real squirrel moment.
I know. I have those now.
Anyway, now that that's over with, I'm gonna go back to the captain and kneel down and do the funeral rites. Can't become undead for 10 days. This is a long one, so bear with me here. Time flies. Neil's call. Life passes, so hear my prayer. Birth is nothing but death begun, so hear my prayer. Death is speechless, so hear my speech. This is my friend. May the forgiving glance of Belny heal his heart. May arms raise him from the darkness of this earth. Surround him with light and fill him with strength. If he is thirsty, give him water in the clearing. If he is hungry, give him food in the clearing. May his life on this earth and the pain of his passing become as a dream to his waking soul, and let his eyes fall upon every lovely sight. Let him find the friends that were lost to him, and let everyone whose name he calls call his return. This is my friend who lived well, loved his own, and dies as he would have had it. Each man owns death. Give him peace.
I would give you a heroic inspiration for that.
Thanks.
Because that was a very heroic thing to do, to go through, to give a good send-off like that. So
you're the new boss?
You're talking to Vincent? Yes. I'm the new captain.
And got a spot on the ship, right?
That depends.
No. You said if I went and looked for guys, I'm on the ship.
I hand him a book.
A book?
You have to read this book to be a part of the crew.
I can't read.
One of the crewmates will read it to you.
Then what do I need the book for?
You have to accept the book.
You can't read?
Insight.
I really don't want to read it, man.
I got
You better roll a deception on that then.
I got a 17.
I got a 24 on deception.
I mean, I'd believe it the way he's been acting. One way or the other, if you can read or not.
I'll tell you. Okay, you know what? I can use it. I can use it. No. Okay.
That's what you do with it? What'd you do with it?
I put it in my pocket,
Oh,
man.
okay.
It looked like you were about to.
I thought you were wiping your butt with it.
I was like.
I was about to say, you're about to get frigged up here in a second.
No, what, dude? I just put it in my pocket.
Most of the crew are still Belny, like the crew are Belny followers.
I mean, I'm sorry. I know you guys all got like fancy stuff and bags and stuff. I have pockets. I put it in my pocket.
Did Ziggy have a bag of holding?
Yes.
You have a bag. We just read it.
Yeah, but did Ziggy have one?
Yeah, he should have got one.
His bag of holding.
I never handed them out.
I have one.
We, out of character, we said we did hand them out because everybody's been using
Yeah, he said that you gave him
Yeah,
one.
I never handed them out because I wasn't here. So
I let you keep the money things, but
Yeah.
I gave them to you to give to everyone else.
I know. And then
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Ziggy's bag for me. And I'm going to give you my bag of holding.
Char handed weapons.
All
After
right.
I empty all the contents from it.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I did just now.
You said it after you said you handed it to me.
Well, there was nothing in there. I don't have any money.
I don't know. You gave me a bag and you tried to take it back, man.
I have nothing.
Okay, that's cool.
There are people that get shanked for that.
Either way, I'm keeping Ziggy's old bag because it's a memento.
Yeah, that's like something a killer would do.
Are you accusing me of killing the captain?
No, I'm just saying mementos are things that killers do. Believe me, I chase bad guys.
Well, you're going to do a whole lot of that.
Huh?
You're part of the crew now.
Oh. Wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to farm.
Not anymore.
Double duty.
Oh, man. I guess when you get a raise, you get more work, huh?
Who's the next best gardener here that can stay here?
Down the goat, man. It's been great.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I never thought I'd meet a talking goat, but that's been awesome.
What's the goat's name?
Turnip! And he loves radishes. I don't know how he got the name Turnip.
He doesn't either. He
Just went with it?
well, they found him all alone, and he was like half mad. Go ahead, put it on your sheet. Said Turnip is the
New gardener.
The gardener. I found another use for Turnip. It's a druid that basically was raised by dirt.
By dirt?
By the easiest way to put it.
Yeah, he was in the realm of Earth. Earth Elemental.
Alright.
So, what are you guys doing with that body, man?
We just performed funeral
with
rites.
the bag of gold that's still stuck in it?
We're
On
going
my bed.
We're going to bury him at sea because those were his last wishes.
Okay, can we get him off my bed first? Here, you want me
What
to
was your
carry
name?
him?
What was your name again?
My name's Bozag, man.
Alright, Bozak, shut up.
Captain speaking.
Oh, you're going to be one of those bosses.
I'm not. Just, this is our friend.
I understand
Funeral's
friendship.
done. We're about to move the body. Besides,
Okay.
this house isn't going to matter anymore to you.
Do intelligence check.
Me?
Hmm?
Just straight intelligence?
Or whatever your best intelligence thing is.
Nature.
Well, that's not necessarily bad either.
16.
Okay, so using your nature, he's like, well, putting a body that could be after Goody defiled it.
Yeah.
Maybe putting it to sea wouldn't be the best thing. Maybe you should still stick to the original plan. Burn it and scatter his ashes across the sea. Look, he'd be in the sea more.
Okay.
So,
Probably a
He
good
will
idea.
still be in the sea.
Yeah, I'm going to relay that information that we should probably do.
this thing.
I was gonna kind of suggest it. I mean, he's still gonna get his.
So we're going to do that first trip on the boat. We're going to go to the water. That's like so far away. I couldn't believe when I saw the ship.
So, I'm going to go grab Ziggy's body, and I'm going to ask you to play a send-off song for Ziggy.
I planned on it. So
So you want to like gather everyone around?
Yeah, everyone's going to come and pay their respects.
I know just the spot too. Just make my way up to you.
Crew's kind of back here in the background, you know. The gardeners are over here, I guess. Bulwark gonna be up near here.
He's chilling.
Is that the shelf of dead characters?
Yes.
Retired.
Retired, dead, same thing. Well, that was fun. What's next?
Wait, pause.
I had popped it.
I'm like, I don't think it's appropriate.
Oh no.
Alright. Gather his ashes up in an urn.
Hopefully the gold
don't
melted.
don't put it in an urn. Put it in his hat.
We're gonna throw his hat too.
Are you gonna wear the hat?
No, but I was gonna keep it in the. I was gonna keep it like above the,
Oh,
the
okay.
steering wheel.
I was because I'm like, we gotta find a character with a hat.
No, I was gonna keep it above the steering wheel. That way, every time we go in there,
And you can
we're
still put it
reminded
in
of
and
Ziggy.
just dump it out of the house.
Yeah, I guess we could.
Ziggy left the magic mouth spell on the wheel.
Wow,
That if
that goes away when you die.
it does?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's there, but it does go away when you die.
Okay, oh well. That'd have been fun.
Well, at least for now. Like, do we have to make a whole thing out of it, or can we just say we took the ship? To
No, I'm not gonna change that. So we can go to theater of the mind type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get on the ship and we'll go to the nearest ocean.
Well, the nearest ocean you will
It's far away.
well,
There's an island of Belny that he spoke of often, that he found and named. I believe that would be the best spot.
I thought Wolfie named it.
Wolfie named
Yeah,
the island, but he was the one to map
What
it.
about the place that Bob's at?
The
That's
Grove?
That's in Boney's Grove. There's not an ocean. There's water, but you can fly. Then you're near this Lone Mountain range, and then you go a little ways, and there's the Finger Mountains, where the orcs and stuff are.
Well, that
And
place
then-
is protected, right? With some
Yeah.
type of force field.
That's
I think we should just take him there. That way, there's absolutely no chance for him to be revived.
well,
As
he
far
wa-
as
he was-
necromancy.
He was a follower of Bellany. That would make sense to take him there and put him in water.
There is a special water spot.
No, there's the two. There is the
Shrine.
The shrine.
And that does not go into the Grove.
But nobody knows about that this year.
Nope.
It's in the books.
It's in the books.
So roll investigation to see if you can, cause I would say that you'd probably start looking at the books a little bit more.
18.
I'd say that's enough because that's mentioned pretty early on. That's where
The
Bulwark.
places of
that's,
sacrifices where Bulwark
Actually,
was
Bul-
actually put together.
actually-
I know where the shrine's at, believe me.
yeah, that's where he was put together. That's one of the trifecta of things that are that's actually because Highborn, the Dark Grove, and then the Grove are the three things that make up the triangle to give the protection for the place. So.
Okay. We can take him there.
Because that's the public shrine, but the private
Is
grove
in the Grove. Yeah, the private Grove, I don't know if everybody here can get into. Now.
Well, you basically got to earn your way into that grove because Bellany put so many protections on there. So, I guess we will float down. So, using the directions and stuff so that way you all can say that you've been there. Do you travel with them or do you go back to stay?
I'll stay by.
Well, Vincent's been to the Grove before, remember?
But we ain't going to the grove.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like you're going to this. So you know where.
Yeah.
It's like you've been to the Grove, but now you've actually went to a new place, and in this place is you actually see.
You don't want to come with us? Why
You
not?
got business, man.
I got a business.
I knew that. I
You
knew
can't
that.
take the time out to take your friend to his last resting spot?
You're lucky you got a day out of him. It's like time is money.
I mean, it's not my place. He was the captain of the ship. You were the captain of the ship now. I mean, I'm not a part of the crew,
He's like
so
he's
I mean,
I respect your decision.
He's the captain
mean-
of the house.
I was not invited along. This right here was a thing of.
Oh no, like they were going.
You're more than welcome to come.
like
He was
this-
your friend too.
At this point, any of the characters would be load up, and it's sort of like a funeral. It'd be a funeral procession. So, do you want to go? You haven't really established a second here yet, have you?
Oh no, I
So-
won't have a second here. So, not yet. You know.
A second what? Character?
Well,
No.
like an NPC.
Yeah,
Oh.
like someone to run it. Like
Yeah, not yet. I have.
he's got hirelings, but I'm sure none of
I've
them.
got hirelings. Well, I mean, they've still got their orders.
Yeah,
So having the hirelings as orders, I mean,
so do you choose
you
not?
know, I mean, I'll go.
So all right, so we go. So at least then you can say your character's been down to the enchanted pool.
How long of a trip is this?
How long of a trip is this?
It's just actually on the airship. Ooh,
Roll for it.
the problem is this is the maiden flight with you as captain and
We're gonna need some skill checks, buddy.
okay.
I watched him do it before.
Survival, please, because how well you can.
Guidance.
How you,
Guidance.
and then
Nat 20.
Okay. So you still have the guidance.
all right, so that's you. Now we have to roll for. It's like how well can you instruct? So you know how to get there. But you got to get but Bluefin still has to steer. So how? Let's see. Persuasion, please.
I'm terrible at persuasion, but I have
But
guidance.
you're the boss now, so you got to persuade him how to drive better.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay, cool.
Because he don't want to die either.
Definitely needed that one.
This would be higher than our.
It's a 12.
He's got like a -1 intelligence. 11.
Oh.
So he luckily listens to you, even though he talks and yaks constantly. So he's pretty torn up because, like, you know, he was there, you know, during the triathlon and you know, the ship was one of the few things that related to home for Bluefin. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Ziggy did give him a chance once he finally won him over. He's like, man, I thought he actually maybe started liking me and stuff, and gave him a purpose, and, you know, maybe help with child support someday.
And he's now your first mate.
So now
He's being reappointed. He's navigator, and that's it.
But he gets you down there. Luckily, that, like, since you did the two, it won't take long. So it's just a day and a half of travel from Sales.
Okay.
So that's not bad. That's just 2 there. So when we get down there, you go into what looks like some type of forge, like it's a cave. But you come up and you notice that the entrance has been carvings around. So there's a cave, and then it's like they've etched into the car. They've not like put blocks or anything, but there's like etchings, stuff on the entrance. And you come in, and it looks like some type of weird mining, but also forge type area. You go through, and there's actually lots of people, like a lot.
Okay.
So it's very surprising how many. Vincent, just using your, do you remember you all saw those halflings?
Mm-hmm.
There's a few of those halflings in there. Some of them recognize you.
Okay.
So, they tell you that they're allowed of the other place every once in a while, but everyone just thinks they're kids. So they're keeping that facade up. And you walk through, and there's this narrow, winding path, sort of thin, and you come in, and there comes this great underground lake. And then right as a little bit into the lake, there's like a symbol carved into the bottom of the lake, and like the water's like crystal clear. Like, if it wouldn't move at all, you wouldn't even know the water was there. It's just so clear and pure. And there's a great tree with large feathers that come out of it, and there's like a bolt down the tree and stuff like that, and it leads you up to a statue, and it's a statue that comes out of the water, and it looks like some halfling with animals and stuff around it, and it's of course it's Bellamy, and it's got some carvings. Through here though, there's a bunch of names. They've added some other heroes' names on there, stuff like that too. So all the group go in with this.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so the whole group goes there. Wolfie can't go in. She can't bring herself to go in without Bellamy.
Okay.
She basically complains and not complains, but just she's like she knows the statues in there and knows the other stuff. There is a human here.
Okay.
She's clad in blue with purple dressings.
Okay.
On it, there's purple trim through it. The thing that you notice most is that she has a belt buckle of like a purple sapphire.
Okay.
That looks like a scale, like a dragon scale.
Okay.
So she has like a cloak that's sort of through here, and as she scatters the ashes across, as you scatter the ashes across, she comes and approaches you all, and she's like, "Have you all happened to seen Projet lately?"
Do I know who that is?
What's a protege, man?
I don't think I know who that is.
He had been on the boat a little bit. He left shortly after. He was only there in the background. So, he was a bard. Like he's not got to play, but like he left right after the hag. Remember I said he was on the boat, but then
Whose character is it?
That's Mike's.
Okay.
But like we said that like when we found out that you had to do the hag quest when you joined,
Yeah.
he left the boat because he's like he thought he was in it, that he would be a danger to the quest because he was already tied up to the hag. He said I'm not going to go deal with hags because he was afraid that it was going to bring the wrath down.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
I could like comb my mind. And I've met him like twice.
So if you want to do history to see if you can remember.
9.
Okay, I don't think it was relevant enough. At that point, you probably thought he was a wuss for not wanting to join the fight. Well, like I said, you never knew him. You came across him in the woods. You stalked him, and then when you were about to go do the big fight with him, after he didn't come up the mountain, and then you had to go do the rest of the quest. He said, "Nope, I'm going." So is anyone? I thought you said you didn't take anything.
Take what?
Okay.
What'd you say? What happened?
All right, I'm trying to think if there's any characters. If there's any characters
That go in here?
That no protege.
Trying to think of the current adventurers that would know him well.
Don't know him well.
Bulwark was the only one that.
Dink was on the ship with him for a
met
while,
him,
but not much. But Dink, your memory's wouldn't be awful. Do you want to roll history? See if you can even just
In the book.
Guidance yourself.
It's just it's in the book a lot.
I got it to myself. Oh, terrible. That's a night 1. I'm not even trying.
Oh, so
Who?
it's like he was the competition.
Mm-hmm.
I know who you speak of, but that's it.
Well, maybe you offered him a job, but he wanted to be too. He wasn't interested, so he's like, screw him.
Screw him.
Found the perfect picture, dude.
Trying to think of anyone else because, like I said, Wolfie didn't come in.
Nope.
Literally just going through like so this lady, she says, have you ever seen anyone walk around with a large purple panther? And Mike's carrying around a purple panther. She may be hoping that you maybe seen this person.
Don't need to roll for that.
That might be a little easier to remember a very large purple panther.
Got it.
19.
Okay. That jarred your memory enough because yes, Projet had always had a panther with him and a blue dragonborn with him. So you can choose to say yes or no on her questions.
I'll say yes.
She says, was the panther well?
As far as I can recall, yeah.
Did the panther speak?
Did the panther speak? Not that I recall.
Did you ever see the panther in a full moon?
Nope. I only seen the panther 1 or 2 times in passing. Panther a druid?
She said no. She wouldn't be.
How do you know this guy?
He knows my sister really well.
Who's your sister?
Or my half sister.
Who's your half sister? Deception.
Well, that's Matt 20, so she doesn't want to reveal anything. So, she says, I just want to make sure my family's okay.
What's your name?
She didn't recognize any of your all's faces. She said,
Did you know the captain?
She says, some know me as the Breaker of Night.
Did you know the captain?
No.
She didn't know Ziggy?
No.
That was before the boat was built.
Alright.
So, but,
I don't believe she
So,
was
but-
still down here when it came in port.
Well, I'm just going to tell her that we came here because we're friends of Belny. And one of our comrades died, and we brought his ashes here.
do you happen to know a paladin that is sometimes gullible? So sometimes he thinks before he knows. His name is Sir Charles. No.
Huh?
He would not.
He was with us yesterday. 2 days ago.
No, he wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Char was.
Right, Char was.
I pipe up and say that I know Sir Charles.
Yeah, because I didn't mean.
You know Sir Charles for real, for real. And he was with the little black panther that turned into a black bear.
She's like, is he alive?
Last time I seen him, he was.
It's like, when was the last time you see him? It's imperative that I speak with him.
He's currently not here.
So tell him, if you happen to see him, tell him that his best friend growing up is here.
His best friend.
His best friend.
So, and he's trying to keep an eye out for him.
So how many actually went down into the place?
About most of the heroes. And the sad
Okay.
thing is, I'm going through the heroes that are actually through it, and I'm like,
So you want me to tell him that he's
his
best friend is here
the
at the
best
shrine.
friend that, like,
So let me get this straight. Y'all got a friend that runs around with a big cat and it's your family? Wow. I had a cat once. His name was Diogi. He was the best cat. He liked playing fetch.
but it's in his friend is very adamant that's
I've not seen him in some time, but I will relay the message.
so his friend is very worried. So
Bulwark's actually did Bulwark go down? You said all the heroes went down, right?
Like you, if you went with him, you
Okay.
said
Bulwark would say, the eyeball? That one hates him. Best friend growing. I don't think I've ever heard him talk about you. I'm sorry.
so Bulwark came down,
Yeah.
but Bulwark didn't go to Sigil.
Last I saw him, we were in a time stop.
No, so he doesn't know anything about his best friend. So he fiends. So well,
He was actually chasing after a kid that disappeared or something. He was really adamant about the kid.
again, make sure to let him know his friend has kept an eye out for him. So she sits there and she says, I wish you all well. And that my name is Scholar, the Breaker of Night. And please ask for me by name if you come back down here. I owe a great debt to Bellany and her friends and allies. So the ashes have scattered at this point. She waited for you to scatter it before she started bothering you with that. So, but the ashes, like, they get in the water, they just, like, disappear immediately. But the water, like, glistens. You know, like even though nothing touched the water, so the ashes, like it's like sparkles. It's like, think of like ice elevated into sort of this sort of glitters, and you almost can hear Ziggy one more time going. What would Ziggy's last words be if he knew he had last words?
Swap the deck. You want to just scallywags?
Well, if all right, let me rephrase. If Ziggy ever met Bellamy, what would be the first things he'd say?
We have come far and done much, and learned great things for your love and ours, and how we should treat each other. And I named my ship after you.
But not the best ship.
For the little guy!
What's Bulwark think being back at the place of his creation?
Does he
He's uncomfortable. He's very uncomfortable here.
One of the souls that he is now was one of the souls that was pulled up. Now, the rest of the souls in him are a different story. Those were not the ones. So the rest of these souls don't want you to get anywhere near that water.
Nope.
So,
Not at all.
but, you know, the Raven Queen once stood here. This was how the Raven Queen got here. How does that make Bulwark feel?
He's going to wait for everybody to dissipate before he pisses in the water.
Can he actually move?
He's going to try.
Like
He doesn't have fluids in his body, but he's going to be like,
you don't have eyes or a mouth. I doubt that you can.
yeah, I know.
Urinate.
He's really mad.
You know, if you're urinating, like part of you is like doing.
Okay.
Are you sure you want?
Your
to?
health is permanently.
Yeah, right.
I was like,
Ping! Shoot a soul in there. No.
do you try to put a feather in there? Do you dare to try to put a feather in there?
Yes, I do. Once everybody dissipates, I will drop a feather in it. I will leave everything that is Belny specific, but where her emblem was,
Like on one of those feathers.
yep.
So,
I'm not fooling with Belny stuff. You know,
just where the Raven.
Just where the Raven's mark
feather.
was.
So you try to
put the red feathers over the black feathers that were there.
You still have a few black feathers left in you. Are you going to put the black feathers or the red feathers? Don't have many black feathers left.
I think those are my actual times I can be resurrected left, so I'm not going to pull those out. I'll drop a red feather in it though.
You're walking all. It's like
After everybody leaves.
so you try to drop a red feather. So as you're about to drop a red feather, Goody appears next to you. He says, "Such a holy place.
It will be now.
Such a holy place." He goes, "Let's not waste the precious gifts that I've given you. You know. So after all, so who's connected to Miss Bellamy right now?"
Dog girl. That's about it.
No.
We haven't wiped them all out yet.
No. It's like, who? Let me phrase it another way.
Oh.
It's like, who?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, who do we not want connected to us?
Yes, I understand. The madness.
Because if you put something in here, he will know. So, and then your usefulness to me would be gone. So if you put one feather in there, I might as well put all your feathers in there. So let's be smart. Let's not let Sarek. It's like, no, because if it goes into Bellamy, then it's going to go into Sarek. And then
I just don't have a direct line to invoke my vengeance.
He's like, he said, get the cards complete. However you all are doing it, there had to be a reason why Mask. This is the one thing though. If you did know, like you could choose whether or not to tell him the full story once you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you know, he doesn't know. He knows that you have the cards.
No.
But he doesn't. They don't. He doesn't. No one knows.
Let us just say,
what to
my
do part
friends,
time.
let us just say it is a grand maniacal mechanism that has been put together to take him out. But I cannot spread the word of it.
You can't spread what you don't know.
I don't know all the specifics, but I know this was a big part of it.
Well, I know. It's like all. The nine hells, the voids, everyone's talking about it. Everyone knows that you've done this. But the question is, no one knows why you have tamed the cards of Mask. No one knows why Mask would be foolish enough to give that to you. Yes, everyone knows that Mask hates Sarek. A lot of us do. A lot of it's fun. Some of us think Sarek's fun too. But why he would do to give up some of his godly power to invoke his cards to you all is a mystery.
Mm.
So just make sure that it doesn't fall back on us.
Yeah.
So we need those cards for the upcoming Blood War once you're all done with it. It's like, well, I have a deck of cards, and he flashes his cards.
And we've
It's like
completed one.
These are nowhere close to as powerful. These are nowhere as close in power.
That's new.
Yeah, I've had that one for a while. As a god deck.
You want us to continue working through Sarek's, call upon him, make him think we rely upon him?
Like, call me a devil. It's like, if you want to play with fire, that is up to you. It's like my dear acolyte. But just understand, you're a knight first, not a jester.
Understood.
Don't be a jester.
Alright. I'll keep him in mind, and anything else that pops up along the way we shall gather.
Just understand, word throughout the realms is that Sarek is getting closer to what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
It's like, if you all are going to move on him, you all need to move soon.
And how close is the other issue that we're facing? Have they risen completely?
So
How does the prince stand?
everybody, like both sides of the war right now are waiting to see what Sarek does. You know, some people want to see who the winner is. Some people want to see the loser. Some people would like to not side with the winner, but to eliminate all of the losers first. It's easier to hit people that are down than up.
Who's the third party that's looking to wipe the board?
Can we say that, you know, we've been gone for a little bit and Bulwark hasn't caught up with us?
I'll roll to see if you're even paying attention for
Perception?
insight. To see if you care enough.
15.
I'll say you get a few minutes. The problem is, if you come and find him, he's just standing there. So remember, he doesn't speak unless he's looking at you. It's all mental.
You know what I say? Leave him behind.
Just get on the ship and leave.
But do you go down and yell at him, saying we're leaving?
I mean, yeah, because like we
So-
were all walking out.
Yeah.
And
So and of course, Goody, you can't see Goody.
yeah.
Goody's not there because he can't materialize in this place. So
Mhm.
he's
It's like a mental connection.
yeah, he's like
Mhm.
corporeal coming through the feather. So Goody's like, and don't forget, I will keep your friends alive as long as they are useful. So I need soldiers for the coming war.
Yes, I know. The big one that you brought back, minus his heart. What use is he?
So I just look forward to seeing how.
Was that just a toy of yours?
It's like I didn't pick him. I'll just enjoy it. It's like I have to do my job. You have to do yours. We all have supervisors.
We all have a part to do.
So we all have supervisors.
Yes. Well, I'll keep you abreast if I need any more feathers.
Oh, feathers. So, did you spread the feathers on the beds last night? The other night.
Yes, I did. Every person who came to do the bets, I had them sign, and I told them as a parting gift they can have the signature pin as part of what occurs here at the great house of Dink. House of Plenty. So each person who bet got a feather.
So
Just spreading it.
but those are just to the commoners. So
We need cannon fodder too.
So it's like
You may not believe this, but this is actually for the greater good. I swear. He looks at me like, "Man, you're evil. I'm going to kill you."
So what's bad is Goody might be the only thing that it's like it might end up could save the day depending on his boss, or he get his turn on you all. But
I hope he turns on us. I want to kill that mother effer.
yeah, more likely at some point he'll turn. Once his contract's done.
I want to shoot him.
Backdrop,
in the
I
face.
have no other way out. I was deceived by my goddess.
Yeah,
I don't know who put you in charge of doing the money because it wasn't me. So
No, I was just handing out feathers to sign a ledger. I never said I gave you the ledger.
yeah, like your stuff, like it didn't take any of that. He went around getting names. That was actually the other night.
This was under the table bed.
Yeah,
so
like
here.
they were doing that.
The betting.
So he basically used your hall as a
Collection.
Infestation ground.
so yeah,
Nobody was hurt.
Yet.
No one's hurt.
Yet.
So, and with this, like you follow up the new Capitan to the ship, and you all sail back up. So it should take it just a day and a half to come back. That doesn't leave much time for your Bastion to get your stuff done.
Day and a half down, day and a half back.
Well, it was a day since you started yours. Does that put you at 7? No.
it was at 9 days. So 10 days.
Yeah, because you had the one that takes multiple days to build, right? Was it 14 or 10?
What?
Didn't you
It's
have?
3 days just on the ship traveling.
Yeah, 3 days on the ship.
So I mean, altogether we've got 4 days in since the last time. So that's at 13 days. So one more day and we'll have another bastion here.
Yeah, that's right. Because like I knew you were getting close because the one day took some. So technically, whatever the next day, that will be done.
And before
But
he
I
died, he
mean,
put
building the
out a
stuff,
thing
I'm
for
still a long
recruits
ways
to come
away from
in.
building stuff.
But
So
one,
you have
but
new
one of the
shipment-
things, didn't it take
shipmates.
X number of days
Shipmates.
for, and then you can issue a command?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's on all my stuff.
I know, but
Every 7 days.
I thought something had to be finished.
Yeah, I mean the performers were
Yeah, that's,
preparing.
you know, like one of.
So-
Oh yeah, your play,
the play.
your play, because they have to
14
rehearse.
Yeah, for
so,
14 days.
Mm.
so okay. But you'll get to issue another command for the other group
In 1 day.
in one day.
And I'll get to issue the command on the theater to perform. It's 7 days of performance after that.
So, do you have a name for your performance or
Not yet,
for
I
the
don't.
show?
Not yet.
So maybe Devil's Gambit would be good. I know,
The devil's advocate.
this
Dance with the devil. By the pale moonlight.
Dirty dancing.
The Devil Wears Prada.
No, Dance with the Devil by the pale moonlight.
The Devil Wears Prada. So,
I'm not coming back.
What?
I said I'm not coming back. Devil Wears Prada.
Oh.
The whole crew that's doing the show has the red silk dresses on.
But and with that, like we come forward and we'll see what our bastions do and see what what comes next. Because we still have to figure out what to do about. You have the cards, they are completed, but just right now it's like what do we do next? It's like will Sir Charles show up? Will because Dink doesn't have a way to get him back. He just knows that. Really, in your mind, you probably just need to get him to Sir Charles. That's probably about all he told you, wasn't it? Yeah. You never got introduced to. He just told you to go back to we got to do the cards and do this, and
that was it.
And things were.
And that was the directive that was given to Ziggy as well. Just finish the cards. They didn't tell us the next step.
So right now, the linchpin is Sir Charles.
He won't be back for a while.
Hmm?
He won't be back for a while.
So, what will we do? We have a powerful set of cards. Now we still got some problems.
To tame. Well, two to tame.
Well,
because mine's gone now.
Like I said, if you can figure out how to get rid of.
Oh no, that was from the other deck, so it was a completely different problem.
No. If you can figure out how to get rid of Goody. So that is the headache.